of hard to make that same prediction here with the Jug versus Medusa. Just saw Wildcard. Like, they were pretty confident with the Jug pick once they saw the Medusa. So Sammy Boy probably has a very similar idea to what he saw the other day. They are going to go for a nice hook. Wake me up. Landing right onto Flea. Flea going down very early on. Now, I suppose it's not something you see too often in a pro match, as a Pudge going for a hook by the bounties, but...
Well, is RCY's lane, but he is remedying that with a Midas. Well, he will have that Midas sooner rather than later, only 700 gold away. Starting to clump up down bot here onto Italiano.
Here we go. Italiano Gangster. We go down RCY. Nice setup here on the Invoker. Meanwhile, mid-tier 1 tower is going to be forced in by Raven, so they're going to try and at least get a bit of an advantage out of this. Sunlight immediately just popping a Chain Frost to clear out the creep wave, though. Just not having this mid-tier 1 tower push, and that's fair, but they aren't backing off yet. Meanwhile, north side, Monster is going to find Kara with a roar, will secure a very easy kill for himself. RRL's being caught out now on the Ember. The chase is on for Sunlight, but he cannot claim the kill.
Should be very sustainable here.
Here we go. Roshan, going to be a pretty easy target here for Wildcard, assuming Ravens stay back. Ravens looks like they are going to find themselves a Lich to get started, so Sunlight might be on the chopping block. So Shackle is going to lock him down, and Sunlight is down. Meanwhile, Wake Me Up moving in onto RCY. He's still fine, though, as the RRL going to try and jump in with the Remnants, but he's a little bit too late. He couldn't get the Aegis, so the blast off him from Kara. They're going to try and set up the best they possibly can. Monster is almost down. A great Shackles from Italiano Gangster. Landing on 2. Sammy, he's going to lose the Aegis immediately, and it seems like Ravens, they are really cleaning up. Sammy, he's going to try for the spin TP play out, and he is going to make it. But there is 4 down for Wildcard.
It's a really slow game for him, despite having the Midas. Still at 6.6k net worth. And he's still rushing that BKB. BKB Invoker's nice. It can take these fights, but it's not your damage output.
Wake Me Up. He's going to go down. Kara, in the meantime, going to be chased here. Kara, dropping very, very low, is also going to drop, as now Italiano Gangster forced the wind run away. RRL will do the exact same. The RCY, he's going to be there with the control onto Italiano Gangster. And this is what I think they really want the Invoker for. I don't think they care that he has no damage. I think they literally just want the control from the map.
Yeah, like the Dispel feels...
He's going to give the information to Wildcard now. It seems like Ravens are more than happy to try and fight around the Roshan pit. They know that they're incoming. Mines are going to give the information again. RRL going to move in for a double chains into the blast off here from Kara. It's a lot of damage, but it seems like they might just lose the techies to start. And they will, but Kara's going to buy back. Sammy's committed the spin. He needs to be cautious. Sammy will move in again onto Argus now, but the Stone Gaze making things hard. He'll go for the Omni instead, but it bounces between the illusions. He gets very unlucky. Not good bounces at all. And Wildcard, I mean, they might need a retreat here. They're still going for the fight. RRL's going to remnant out. Bit of a choke point for Ravens, but they are still moving forward, though. Argus is getting very low on mana, but he's just manning up. Sammy's the one that needs to run. Blast off is in. Ravens successfully fighting back. This Wildcard, they are losing way too much. 3 down. I believe buybacks were committed to boot. As we are going to get into the Roshan pit, I believe. Roshan now available. Ravens look to get started. Mind you, again, the Hawk Vision is there. So Wildcard, they'll well and truly know exactly what's going on here. In they go for a jump. Looks like the Hex was out, so they've already got Wake Me Up. The Pudge is down. RCY going to retreat immediately, as meanwhile Argus just getting chain frosted to death. So he's lost pretty much half his mana. He's going to be just fine. But now Sammy, he takes down Kara on the techies. Meanwhile RRL going to try and jump in, try and fight, try and set some kind of kill up here for Argus. But he's completely out of mana. He's gone. They have got the Medusa down. A very surgical type of team fight here from Wildcard Gaming. And they will be able to get away with this Roshan.
Yeah, the side of Ravens just playing a little bit too far forward.
Whoopsie daisies.
Dies to a lot of bombs. I mean, you're still going to be happy in the end. We'll find a Roche. The MKB.
Sammy, he's got the Omni. Shackle's not going to land. RRO actually in a lot of danger here. Forced to eat the cheese up. And now Sammy, he's in the middle of nowhere. Needs to find a way out. The chase is on though. RRL getting the vision for the Gleipnir's monster. Going down. Kara jumps in. He might just melt. Argus, he's got the stone gaze. He's blinked right in the center. Trying to go after monster, but he'll eat the cheese up. He is still alive on the Beastmaster as a huge tornado comes in from our Invoker. RCY going right back in after the Deucer. Oh, they've got him. Argus is down. Monster somehow surviving the onslaught. No buyback available for this Medusa. RRL still trying to get out. Not looking too strong for him though. He is out of remnants. He is down. Bad news for Ravens.
That's very bad news. They tried to get that save onto Argus as well with a hook blocked off by I believe a Forge Spirit. They might be able to try and stall here, but...
And Sammy just jumping right in onto Wake Me Up. Wake Me Up looking to go down, though it does blink away. Instead, they'll get Kara. Sammy, be very careful with his mind, sir. I mean, he's got a healing ward, so he should be just fine. Being very passive, though, Sammy. He's going to wait out the Aegis instead. Didn't want the refresh to be cancelled. It's Wake Me Up again being caught out here. Glimmer Cape was committed, but it won't make the difference. He's down. Buyback immediately from Wake Me Up. Tier 4 towers now under siege. Wildcard. Not looking to slow down. Still 15 seconds without the Medusa up. Sammy continuing to go for the jugular. Hook off the mark though. A little bit short there from Wake Me Up. Now the Ancient completely exposed. Omni in celebration. It's Italian against tried to save, but they're both going to go down. Sammy handing over the tip. Smiley face from Sunlight. A little bit of revenge here from Wildcard already.
Better side. You are likely just looking for mid for those opportunities. And, well, whoever gets a good power rune, I suppose, down the line will find that opening.
RRL now running into Flea, or rather Flea running into him. Flea, not really the best way out of this. Is just going to drop. First blood to go to RRL, and now RCY going to find himself in danger. So he does go for a shield crash, at least defending himself quite a bit, as now RRL going to drop. A nice rotation from Sunlight to at least get a trade going. And in the end, with the Batrider dying, it makes it worth it.
Definitely. It's a little bit awkward for the side of Wildcard. Flea, his positioning, again, not ideal there to contest. Running right into a Batrider, copying a couple of sticky napalms and getting a Firefly on him, but finding the sacrifice in the end, very worthwhile. Gives RCY something as he gets a freebie on Wake Me Up as well.
He does. RRL unable to help out here on the Batrider, so RCY. Problem is Sunlight is moving in, but can't close the gap. RRL now going to be able to turn back onto RCY. Swashbuckle is available. RCY, though, continuing to try and go for the fight. He may have just overextended now as he does back off, and in fact, never mind. Kara and RRL to go down. So RRL eventually does get the kill onto RCY, but it's well worth RCY's sacrifice to get these two.
RRL, when he is on even footing now on levels, although RCY will hit level 7 a bit faster. Have to say, Sunlight's doing a good job to make the Venge actually have some impact, though. Like his aggression, his positioning, his use of the Wave of Terror and the Magic Missile to set up, it's been significant here.
Here we go, jump in, RRL just not having a game on this Batrider, getting completely annihilated here. Sunlight. You know, as much as I've made fun about the Vengeful Spirit, John, Sunlight's doing great work. 3-0-1 on the Venge, a lot of impact already. Like, he's almost level 10. And Sunlight, as I said it, he might go down. Looks like I have jinxed him. Sorry about that, Sunlight. Wake Me Up will probably just die for this. So he does have leaps available. Decides to not use them and instead try to get the power rune away from RCY. It does end up paying for it. But nevertheless,
Man, Arson this way. Again, mentioned clear out the stacks. Already has the Yasha into the Manta, not too far off the Ultimate Orb either. RCY, nothing lands on him. What?
Now he's just going to chase. Wake Me Up has no charges for another 4 seconds, and RCY will just take another free kill for himself. It's kind of the thing with this kid's Pango, right? Like, if you don't have the lockdown, chances are he's going to escape. He plays a lot of Pango, and RRL, sadly, is finding that out the hard way. John, as RRL's going to go down now on the bat.
Those are pretty big kills for RCY to be finding, guys, and they might find punishment onto RRL.
They may. Monster would love a duel. The Batrider is not exactly a very tanky target. Rush forward, RRL. Gonna go for a lasso. He's got help on the way. Wukong's command committed, but a nice swap out. He's gonna make sure that Monster, or rather Sunlight instead, will die. Monster survives, but now a nice skewer RP play. Italiano Gangster, he found 2 targets. Monster gonna try to run, but RCY is going down. It's Monster still trying. Sammy's gonna show up with the Stone Gaze, moving in onto the Batrider, but he copped the stun, so he couldn't really follow up. 3 down for Wildcard.
Swap from Sunlight was nice, but I think ideally at this point in the game and going forward, you would want to swap Argus out. They are trying for the mid fight though.
Yeah, they've got the max so far. Italiano gonna go for a skewer in the end. He's gonna find one. RCY looking for a swashbuckle. Still 3 seconds on cooldown. Is gonna go down. I mean, he got the kill at least before he dropped, but these kills don't feel that worth. So Wake Me Up also gonna drop. Monster shows up, but...
And Monster's still trying to just farm. At least I believe he has a sense of something up top, but not fully. And Harpoon's ready on Argus.
Here we go. Arrow is going to land. Nice balance to set up, and... Well, sadly, Monster... He got his blink at least. And he does die, but he bought the blink out. So he won't have to be upset that he missed out on that. It's RCY. Twin Gates usage is there to try and help out Sunlight, who is trying to bait them forward. Sunlight going for a nice stun on Argus, but they do not get the tree chop, so Argus going to turn onto RCY and gets the kill. As now they'll even find Sunlight on the Venge. That'll be another. RCY getting caught with his pants down. He's going to pay for it.
He wanted a punishment there. They got the vision, but no early roll. The global sounds kicks in, and even more now.
Flea gonna drop to boot on the Skywrath Mage. Not very good news here for Wildcard, and for Ravens, great news. It is gone. Nice pickup again from Ravens.
Oh.
Jump in. Who have they got? Sunlight was the target. Problem is Sammy Boy is right around the corner. Kara trying to go for a Watcher in the middle of all this. Is eventually going to pay. Doesn't get the global silence off either, so that's not good. Sunlight's in trouble. He's going to be able to walk because RCY is there to hold down the Monkey King. And now he's petrified and just completely stun locked. And this is all off the back of a position 5 silencer trying to get a Watch. Yeah, they'll go into the mid lane. You saw Ravens there for a moment underneath the creep wave. Monster needs a big initiation with the duel out to try and burst somebody down before the fight really starts. RRL would be the target you probably want, if not Italiano Gangster, but they'll jump in for the Batrider. Global silence is there, but it's all too late. Italiano Gangster trying for the skewer play, not going to get it. That's a pretty clean smoke from Wildcard. They all get out scot-free. Argus now jumping in for an illusion. This is very aggressive gameplay. And Argus, I mean, that's a big RP. Italiano Gangster trying to save the day is not going to make it. I mean, he had to do it. But I don't understand what the jump in from Argus was. Well, there we go. Aegis up. They went for the Tormentor on Wildcard instead, maybe not realizing the Aegis was being taken. Wildcard, though, they still want to fight. They know they're the stronger team right now. Rolling Thunder. Argus immediately caught. They don't want to lose the Monkey King. Straight off the bat, though, he is gone. Aegis is down. There you go. Problem rectified here for Wildcard. It's now Argus on the run. Wood Tree Dance. But they do have the Arcane Bolt following, so they know exactly where he is. RCY's got him with the stun out. And it seems like they're going to lose their Monkey King, as Sammy will hand over the tip. I mean, I don't blame
You're looking for maybe a two-man horn toss back. That kind of opportunity.
Oh, that's what you're
As far
saying.
as- Yeah.
Mid lane. The Magnus is going to get caught out. RRL's going to show up. Double stun immediately out from Sunlight, though, with the shards. Going to make life very hard for Ravens. So they will lose both Italian Gangster and RRL. And the chase is on for more. Problem is Wildcard will not be able to keep up.
And Gangster. Both of them at the same time. This is funky, man. We'll see. What is this?
Meanwhile, RCY is still rolling around, by the way. Here we go. Let's see if the RP is going to come out. Skewer's there.
You got
Immediate
silenced.
chance, though. He's not going to get it. Wake me up. Going to jump in. He does clean up Flea, but he will probably die for this. Sammy going onto the mag. There's another one. It's a 4-man wipe, Jonathan. 3k gold.
Dire's top tower.
There's your smoke attempt. Mind you, Argus is getting relatively close to picking up the MKB, but they decide to go for the fight instead because Roshan is up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice vision placed here by a Wildcard, as they are going to see waking up immediately and the jewel's out. No hesitation. They'll get rid of the Mirana. Easy jewel win.
No.
Argus down as well. He's the much bigger target. RCY setting up perfectly here on the Pengali. As there goes Kara. I mean, hell, screw Roshan. It's time for higher ground again for Wildcard. And they know it. No need to force Roche.
Radiant's
I
middle
mean, I've praised Sunlight multiple times this game. I think he's done a fantastic job on this film. He's made Venge look good.
Oh, the horn toss.
There it is, Jonathan. There it is. Sammy's in trouble. The Wukong's command doing a lot of damage here to Sammy. Maybe he should have gone back for that Aegis because Sammy, no. Swamp is there, but it's not enough. Sammy's down. Well, there you go. RCY, he's still trying. He'll miss that in the Batrider kill, and now he's in danger. Kara almost goes down, but not quite. In fact, no, never mind, he gets him. Argus, Harpoon, RCY, swashbuckle away. Monsters behind him. No jewel available here for the LC as the arrow connects perfectly. What a flame break from RRL. Knocking him right into the arrow. And turns out John Wildcard maybe should have gone for the Aegis.
Word from Sunlight earlier, they do spot the Monkey King checking for a Roche down south. Of course, it is up north now at nighttime. And the side of Wildcard can still fall back to that. So they do have control in that area with the outpost. RL though. Oh,
Oopsie daisies. There goes Kara. Monster, he might pay for this, however. Lasso's going to be there through the BKB, of course. And Monster, when you get the dual win, but now you're down for 70 seconds. Suddenly Raven's moving in for more. Going to find Flea here on the Skywrath Mage. So Flea's as good as dead. Now Sammy wants to join in. All right, here we go. Italian Gangster's going to go down. Argus actually getting petrified in the tree line.
this
RRL
tree
though,
got cut.
going after the backside as they got the... How did the tree go down?
RL with a firefly.
Oh no!
The Monkey King, right? Sometimes you Mars Arena your own Monkey King.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it costs you the whole game, though, to be fair, John. Let's wake me up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Horn toss. He caught a creep with that. That's a start. T4 tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And props to Ravens, John. They've tried their absolute hardest here in this series, but it seems like Wildcard have proven to just be too strong today. Wake me up. Good sportsmanship here. We'll give the tip over. Nice stun out immediately, and there's your jewel out. Italian Gangster, he tried one last time. You love to see it. But GG is called. And Wildcard, they will take this series 2-0, John. You know what, John? I was hoping for a closer matchup.